Sup gamers, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. It's Silver. Last time, we helped the people of Colony 6 rebuild their lives. And even created new ways of blessing the land. This time, we're going to be returning to another old familiar face. Colony 9. Because, well, quite a few things have changed over there since, well, we completed Satoru Marsh. First and foremost, Gem Man has, of all people, has a quest for us. Let's see what he's got.
Who's there?
Hello there, youngin'. I got something that might interest you. You ever heard of a mobile furnace? Well, after years of research, it's now possible to shrink furnaces. Furnaces? Jeez, man. I reckon I can make you one if I had all the right parts. It's a shame, because there's just one part I ain't got. Wait a minute, you can get me it. It's called an ultra-small reactor. They developed it in Colony 6 to use in ether mining. Finding one can be tough after what happened there, though. I did hear there's some people looking to fix up Colony 6. If that colony can get back on its feet, you might get one there. How about it? Think you can get me an ultra-small reactor? The Gem Man's invention. A mobile furnace is our reward for and 1,000 experience to go with it. And we already have it, because, well, we got it when we were, restoring the colony. We're already done here.
Who's there?
Oh, an ultra-small reactor. Well, wow, now I can make you that mobile furnace. Hand it over, I'll fix it up in a jiffy. Right, just put that in there, whoopsie-daisy, whoa. Slide that in there. That's not right. That goes here. Almost got it. Ta-da! He did it all with his arms folded. All done. This mass-producing reactor is no longer a fanciful dream. And I'm gonna let you have it. Now you can craft gems whenever you want. Although, I don't mind if you still come around just to chat. Yeah, we have a mobile furnace. A generous friend. And Charlotte learned the new art. I haven't even gone over all of the new arts that we have learned because there's so many. But, on top of that, if you come up here, I think only during the daytime though. Yep, Cheryl appears. And, well, we have all of our son's items, so we can hand them over.
Oh, hello.
I don't believe it. There's no question. This is my son's armor, gun, and knife. He saved up so hard to buy them. I remember how he smiled when he changed into his new armor. I've no choice but to accept it. Nothing will bring my son back. But at least some part of him has returned to the place he grew up. For that, I'm very grateful. Good, it was our pleasure. Yes, mission complete. On behalf of both my son and myself, thank you very much. With that, we finally completed Mementos of a Lost Son. And we get a Bomber Lancer for that. And Dunban got his level up. So with all that done, I would like to go ahead and go over, gem crafting a little bit more, considering that, well, we've added 2 new party members to the party since then, and I would like to kind of, go over that a little bit. We can now, craft ether gems whenever we want. I want to go ahead and use some throwaways here, just because I'm not going to get anything good out of this at all. So, yeah, I'm just going to do that. Okay, good. So, Charla. It has a shooter ability called the Gentle Bonus. The cylinder gauge will fill up the more with a gentle flame. So, Charlotte is already not looking like the greatest party member, well, out there. Go figure. As for Dunban, Combo Master. Qualities grow stronger when the flame is constant. This is a lot better. Especially considering the fact that I kind of want Charlotte in here first. Dunban is not at all good at the engineer position at all. He can produce a good strong flame, poor medium flame, average at gentle. If we were to do it the other way around, Charla is more or less the other way around, except she swaps her medium with Dunban strong. So that's not great at all. This is kind of what I'm going to have for my setup, just because we're not getting anything good out of this. This is why I actually wanted to use throwaways.
Okay, let's get on with it. Hope this works.
Like this?
Not bad. This is tricky.
Ugh.
Not bad. Hope this works.
Yeah.
Hope this works.
Like this?
Not bad.
Here, try doing this.
This is tricky.
Like this? Good.
Hope this works.
Like this? Yeah. Finished.
Did you see that? What happened with Shulk there? Now that we have more than 2 party members to use this with, we can now get what is called party support. And when this happens, you'll get an extra increase in the, what would be the gem's quality. So, yeah, we actually got to show off, a lot more. Because Shulk and Ryan are have like disgustingly good affinity for this point in the game, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my better gems for this. Just because what you can get from this is actually just a lot better. Likewise, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna use, yeah, this works. We get at least double the turns that Shulk would than Dunban and Charla would. So that's already great. Rind is really good with a strong flame anyway. So this should turn out really good. So let's go ahead and see what we can get from this. Yeah, that went for a long while. We're already looking good there. Agility up 2 gem. We have a strength up cylinder for later. That's always good to have. Yeah. I kind of want to do... Yeah. Yeah. What do I want to use here? Never mind. That's the obvious candidate. Let's see if I can actually get it above that 100 threshold. Because something really good will happen if I can. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna get it at all. Oh well. Anyway, you see what we can get with that, and now you know exactly how great Affinity actually is. So, with that out of the way, where are we gonna go first? Well, I want to go to the Ether Light. Because, and I actually want it to be nighttime for this. We have both Leopold and Sylvian here. I want to go ahead and talk to both of them first. Just to see what that might... Yep, talk to Sylvian. Leopold has a quest for us.
Yes?
I'm used to being in debt, but never this badly. I'll never be able to pay the whole lot back. And the total keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. The worst part is, it's affecting my ability to write anything decent. So I barely have any kind of cash coming in at all. Listen here, Sonny. You'd better pay me back. 300,000 gold in 2 days. You do realize what'll happen if you don't pay, right? But you can't. We agreed on 2 months. I can't get it that quickly. Well, the deal's changed. If you don't pay up, I'm gonna seize everything you own. The bloke who lent me the money is really turning the screws. I don't know what I can do, but I have to keep up payments somehow. An impoverished critic. We gotta meet King Squeeze and object to his harsh collection methods. I kind of want to change up my party a little bit. I kind of want to have Dunban as the party lead. I don't think we've really been playing as Dunban much as of late. So it would be a lot better, get him in the party lead, spread some affinity around the rest of the crew. Just because that is the better thing to do, Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Crap. So, you could probably see, his exclamation point icon, like, just over here. But anyway, here we have the King of Squeezes himself.
What's up?
You think I'm pressing our good friend Leopold for too much? For money he doesn't have? I can't deny it, but I'm not an unreasonable money lender. I just want him to pay back the money he owes me. Is that so much to ask? He could do it if he just stopped splashing out on his girlfriend. Then his wages could go to paying me back instead. And then we'd be square. I'd gladly call the whole thing off. Once again, very nicely done. Of course. It's child's play getting men like him to spend all their money. Good work, my girl. Here's your new orders. This much? Are you nuts? Why do you need him to get into this much debt? I think it's about time I got out of this game for good. I want that boy's house. It's in a nice area, worth quite a bit. The infamous King Squeeze is packing it all in, huh? Alright, you've got a deal. Expect a sizable contribution to your retirement fund. Make sure you don't screw this up, and make sure he doesn't find out. You would say that. You're the one who's looking to cash in. Leopold would never blame me anyway. He loves me. What? What do you want? You can wipe that suspicious look off your face for a start. There's nothing going on here. Financial planning. We get to talk to either Sylvian or Leopold. Alright, so we have been given a split option here. And the split option here is pretty clear-sighted which one we want to go for. In this case, I want to talk to Leopold.
Yes?
Hold on, you say Sylvian's been working for King Squeeze? Right under my nose this whole time? So what was their plan? Make Sylvian spend all my money so I have to borrow more, then hit me up for the repayments. Nah, it can't be. That girl's been a big spender since the day she was born. She would never spend my money to line King Squeeze's pockets. But if King Squeeze's business falls apart, wouldn't that mean my debts will disappear with him? What a plan, it's brilliant! Sorry, this is a bit out of the blue, but I need a favor from you. Can you get your hands on some caterpillar poison for me? Then distract King Squeeze and secretly slip it in his pocket. I intend to arrange an interview with him for a fake article. Something like Colony 9's top earners of the year. He'll take the bait, we'll meet, and I coincidentally find the poison. He gets incriminated, loses face, and his business is finished. He'll never show his face around here again. We don't exactly have what we need. However, I know someone who does. Hello there, Francois. I think you have exactly what we need. You do indeed have the caterpillar poison that we need. I'm gonna go ahead and trade this. And that's an overtrade. Okay, might want to look for something cheaper. Hello there, King Squeeze. What do you have to say to us?
What's up?
Oh, you again. I'm a busy man, you know. Time is money. What do you want? Oh, I know. Leopold's too chicken to come give me my money. Hello? Anybody in there? Cat got your tongue or something? If you don't have anything to say, get on your bike. Go on, hop it. I'm kind of wondering how Dunban's able to slip poison using only one arm into a man's pockets. I mean, obviously he'd be able to tell. But anyway, that's not the point. We slipped it in. Let's talk to Leopold.
Yes?
You hid the poison in his pocket. Right then, it's all set. I'll go and find it and make a big, ugly scene in public. Then I can write the real story. An expose on his dodgy deals. And then, King Squeeze is finished. You should have seen his face. Now he'll be off my back forever. I reckon things will be okay with my girlfriend too. Now, I'll be able to write without worrying about my pile of debt. Cheers. Kind of a mean way to get back at somebody, but at the same time, this is definitely the better route. 2 quests in 1. So next up, I want it to be daytime, and I want to go into the residential district for this. Because we need to go and find a certain NPC that will trigger a certain quest for us. Maybe naughty kids would learn their lesson if they went without... Oh my god! Jesus! Like, blame the parents myself. Okay, this sounds like really real. Especially when it comes down to our education system. Anyway, Moritz. Got any good ideas for some cool graffiti? Wait, don't answer that. I'm gonna get in trouble with Mom again if I don't behave myself. Don't tell Mom you saw me out here doing this, please. She's the brog-looking one always nattering outside her house. Oh no, I'm gonna get into trouble for saying that too, ain't I? And with that, just guess who happens to have a quest for us? Susanna.
Hello?
Maybe you can help. Do you know a way I can get my son to like studying? Could you go into more detail? It's terrible. He just spends all his time playing and never studies. It won't be long before he's falling behind at school. I know. How about using sweets as a reward? That should work. He just needs an incentive. Do you think you could bring some black nectar for me? That should do the trick. It's important to aim for something. Well, if you think it'll work, you know about studying. We need 2 lots of black nectar from Skeeter's in Tephra Cave. It's not exactly an excellent quest because this is meant to be done earlier. But I'm doing it now just because. We need 2 lots of black nectar. Yeah, we only have 1 of those. But just like with the other quest that we just did, I happen to know who trades it. Kenny Rowan. That's exactly what we need. I don't really want to overtrade you, so I'm just gonna give this over instead. And just like that, we're more or less good here.
Hello?
Wow, that was quick. It smells so sweet. They should get that boy studying. Thank you very much. I'm glad everything worked out. Me too. A resounding success. I can't wait to see what kind of genius he'll become. 50 experience with a light cap. Yeah, not really much, but it seems like she has another quest for us.
Hello?
Thanks for your help last time. The black nectar did get my son studying, but not for long. Now he just eats the sweets instead of studying. When he's had enough, he just goes out to play. Sounds like you've got a problem. We'll hear you out. Tell us what's wrong. Never mind. I won't bother you about Moritz anymore. Could I ask you for help with something else? I want you to bring me 2 pieces of heavy Bunniv iron. That stuff is heavy, so it might be hard work, but will you do it? What could you need something as heavy as that for? Well, exercise. That's it. I've put on weight lately. Yes, exercise is all. We don't even have those. Oh. Great. Sorry to have asked. I think you can get heavy bun of iron from Bunniv's in Tephra Cave. Thank you. No problem. Leave it to me. Yeah, I'll help too. Okay, so let's get this straight. You want 2 heavy bun of irons basically to tie Moritz down and study. I know the education system is fucked up, but oh my god, I think that's even worse. Anyway, as Susanna said, the heavy bun of irons can be collected off of Bunniv's and Tephra Cave. You're level 7. You're dead. Ninja skills. We get that just for, insta-killing an enemy before it even, before the fight even begins. And I didn't get what I wanted, so I gotta do this again. Got 1, and we're gonna be going back a little bit because I happen to know where we can get another one. There's a certain unique monster that we fought when we were coming back through here on our first visit. The Mining Patryshev, and we are gonna mercilessly kill this thing. If I can just get the aggro off me. That was good damage, but not enough. And I didn't get at all what I needed. Crap. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we have... Yeah, we're pretty much just done here. Have you brought it? Thanks ever so much. Wow, this is really heavy stuff. I like to see my son avoid his studies with this tying him down. It's a foolproof plan. Thank you. Heh, you better be ready, Moritz. Okay, I'm actually kind of worried about this kid now. And with that, we got our rewards. And with that, I think we're pretty much done here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, I think we're good to continue off towards Makna Forest. See you guys then.